Hey guys, so I wanted to go ahead and make a tutorial or something as to what you should bring on a road trip. You know, I've done a lot of road trips in my life to actually know some situations that can go bad if you don't have these items on hand. So just to kind of, make anybody prepared. And if you have any other things that that I didn't mention in this video, just go ahead and leave me a comment and just put it out there for everybody, so that way we could all be safe whenever we go traveling solo or with a companion. So first thing is, you always want to make sure that you go prepared. You always prepare for the worst situations. You want to call your bank and let them know that you will be traveling ahead of time, just in case they decide to lock your account, which is something that you don't want to run into, because if your account gets shut down when you're in the middle of you don't know where, that's going to be very bad. The next thing is, you want to take some cash with you, and you want to take coins, just because you never know if you're going to have to run into a situation where you need that. I did one time. That's how I know. Make a plan, setting times, phone numbers of the places that you're going to be staying, and let somebody have a copy of that you trust. In case you go missing or something goes bad, they can trace you. Also, set a GPS in your phone, and that way a loved one can trace you, just in case. You never know. If you're driving, take lots of food and snacks, portable charger in case you get stranded, and have rest stops in hand. So I just got a Road Atlantis, which I wasn't expecting it to be so damn big. Take protection, a knife, a taser, a gun, a bat with nails even, a pepper spray, like whatever you can think of, take it as protection. Take a whistle. I like to usually carry a whistle around my neck, if not on top of my visor mirror, just in case I fall into the water or I get stranded somewhere. Like, I can use, or if somebody's attacking me, you're always going to get an attention of another person with a whistle instead of yelling rape or yelling or screaming, which is very sad. But studies show that a whistle is actually going to get somebody's attention, probably because service people actually use whistles, like police officers or traffic, people. Yeah, they're just quicker to respond to a whistle rather than screams. And sometimes when a person is too scared, they can't react quick enough, or it's like they lose their voice. If you're in a busy area, there might be a lot of noise, but a whistle is always going to attract more attention. So let's see, pack a blanket, a pillow, travel pillow. If you're driving, take a bucket, make a porta potty with the toilet paper. Take wipes in case you get stuck somewhere in the middle of nowhere. Pack cotton balls that have Vaseline, and a separate bag with straw, hay, or twigs, anything that can catch a fire, just in case it's a very cold night and you want to keep, you need to keep warm, or you got to cook food or something. Take a lighter. You never know when you're going to need to make a fire somewhere. Also, take bags. Also, guys, take a bag with baking soda. This is going to work better than tweezers if you have a splinter or glass gets stuck in your finger or wherever in your body. So if you take baking soda, and always carry water with you guys, that is a must, because you never know when you're going to need it, even if you need it for your reservoir water runs out or something. But you take baking soda, you put it on, you make a little paste with the water, you leave it on there for as long as 10 minutes, 5 minutes, depending on how deep the stick or glass or splinter is. And after that, you rinse it off, and bam, it's completely gone. This is because baking soda works with the, carbonation or the oxygen inside of your skin, which instead of pushing it is going to attract like a magnet, which is going to suck it out. So that is a tip. Instead of using splinters, you carry baking soda, which I absolutely do. All these tips that I'm telling you guys is something that I do. So this is why I say, if you have any extra other tips, go ahead and leave them in the comment box. Just let people be knowledgeable, like help them in situations that can actually save their life, or if worse situations happen to them, I think it's important to care for other people. Let's see, I'm trying to think of some other tips off the top of my head. I had to write some of these down because I know it's a long list. Besides carrying food, water, a change of clothes, I always like to take my own towels because I do not trust hotel towels. I'm very iffy. Of course, I always take my own toilet paper, and I take potty wipes. Just in case, you never know when I'm gonna need them. I also like to take hand sanitizing wipes, and I like to take hand sanitizer. But I find that wipes are better than hand sanitizer because even when I'm washing my hands after I've put hand sanitizer, there's still dirt, which I don't like that. Take a flashlight, guys. That is a key survival right there. Besides the cotton balls that are in petroleum jelly, because you can use those to keep a fire lit. Also, if you don't have petroleum jelly or anything, you take chips. Chips are also a quick lighter, you know, a lighter fluid to fire. It might not last very long, but if you have hay or anything that will catch fire, it would work. Just remember to take a lighter and some matches. If not, take a magnifying glass. That would also work. You would need sun or some kind of bright light, but you take the magnifying glass and you put it up against the hay and you let it sit, and eventually it will start. Let's see. You could also take perfume. Perfume might actually make things explode. And if you need to make some kind of explosives, use a battery. Here's another thing that actually might help. If you are stranded in like a wood, or if it's snowing and you're on top of a mountain and you get stranded somewhere where you just can't go any further. This has actually happened to me and a few people, so it was pretty bad. But the only thing about this situation is that we didn't have a helicopter that flew in fact to find us. Did we? Maybe, but there was so many trees and it was dark. So here's man, guys. Okay, so here's what you do. You take a pocket mirror, or even a flashlight, I think might work, but you take a mirror and you find the sun, and you can flash down your target from the sky. You know I'll be watching a lot of survival modes, and that's because survival movies. That's because I get into a lot of shit, guys. Like, I'm too adventurous, but sometimes it's like being curious can lead me into bad situations like it has in the past, which has now made me knowledgeable to be prepared for those situations and any other situations that may occur that I've never had encounters with. So, I can't think of anything else, guys, but like I said, I hope this helps y'all and just being safe. So, thank you for watching.